We're live.
We're live.
Finally.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the 4 o'clock painting demonstration. My name is Teresa Ortigas. I'm here today with my husband, Michael. And we created this channel during the pandemic to give ourselves something to do and keep ourselves busy while our business was closed. Originally, what we really are portrait artists, and I'm also a regular artist, so photographer and artist on the Jersey Shore for 26 years, my husband and I.
It's going to be 27 next
month.
month.
It's going to be 27 years next month?
Yes.
He's whispering.
Yeah, I don't want to say that too loud.
But we specialize in families and children, and we're back to work doing beach portraits. So I think, Mike, we might just do Monday through Friday on this painting thing instead of Saturdays, because we're starting to get pretty big.
That's fine.
So what I'm going to do is I picked a beautiful photograph. I just found a picture on the internet, printed it out on computer paper, and I've been painting for these past few months, and I'm really enjoying it. And a lot of people have said they've been watching throughout the time that they've spent home and really enjoyed it, because it takes them away from the news and all that crazy stuff out there. So I've been enjoying it as well, and we do have a special going on. If you're interested, there'll be a link in the top portion of the video on the top of a special that we have. If you're interested to have maybe a photograph you have and you want to change it into a piece of art for yourself or a gift for someone, click on that and you can find out more about it. In the meantime, I'm going to start with this and just tell you my process as I go through it. Sometimes they take me one day, sometimes these take me 2 or 3 days. We want to double check for
Yes, we got
volume.
Burned once, so we got to check for volume.
Putting my hair in a ponytail now.
Right. And we missed all of last week because we had no electricity.
We had no power, so
None.
If you missed us, welcome back. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm looking at all the different colors in here, and I thought this was such a happy kind of image to do, and I love anything tropical and happy and reminds you of summer and the warmth. So I'm picking out colors that I see in here, and the first one I'm going to do is a little bit of cerulean blue, which these are all new, and I'm so excited.
Oh, I know. Look at this.
Mike bought me a whole bunch of new ones. I'm using acrylics, but it's thick body acrylics. So let's put a little blue there. A little more blue there.
I didn't buy her anything. She said, I want these paints.
Don't get me a diamond ring, get me paints.
Yeah.
Or paintbrushes. If you're here, say hi. Would love to hear from you. It's always nice for someone to just drop by and say hi. If not, you're shy, you don't have to.
What color is that? You're just...
This one is brilliant blue, they call it.
Brilliant blue. Cerulean blue. What is there another blue?
Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of blues. I'm putting them in line over here so that I don't. So I know that they're in line, so I don't know which one is which. This one is light blue. I'm just taking off the little cap thing here. I'm kind of glad to be back. This last week was very stressful for us.
Last week was terrible.
It was horrible.
It was terrible.
You know, we've been trying to come back, to work and get everything, all the guidelines and the this and the that. And then, we get hit with a storm in New Jersey and bam, all of us lost power and trees were down. It was just horrible. So it was almost pretty much a week of just trying to get power. We lost all our food in our refrigerator. We had to reschedule people. It was just not fun. But that is past us now.
Yes.
Thank God. I am going to open this one too. This one's a different one. This one's called Ocean Green.
Ocean Green.
I don't know. It's pretty. It's a pretty color. So I have them lined up in here. And then, of course, my white.
Lots of white.
Yeah. I put some here. And I put some there. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a sip of coffee from my really cool mug when we went to Florida. And
that's a Salvador Dali mug, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That museum was amazing.
That's a cool museum. If you're ever in, was it Tampa, right?
It was very weird.
This thing was in Tampa?
Was it in Tampa?
I think it was in Tampa. But it was a cool museum.
I can't remember where exactly it was.
They did a good job lining that museum up with his personality.
Yeah, very bizarre, but it was interesting from an artist's perspective to see. Oh, let's tape it down because my hands are not as steady with the line. Cheat sheet. So, let's see. Boom.
Are you doing a horizon line?
Yeah, right about there. Make sure it's straight before I tape it down. Yeah, just a horizon line. Oh, I forgot about the little brown area down there, the sand. But I'll get to it to put that color on. So let's go with let me pick a brush here. I'm gonna pick this brush because it looks like it's calling my name. Okay. So I'm gonna go with a little bit of blue up in here. Put on a little blue here. Let's see if I can do this one as loose as I think in my mind. Aren't I always trying to be loose? And you're always like,
You always are. It don't work.
why? Why are you trying to be loose? Because I want to be. So, that's my...
You know, I'm going to pause this and come back.
You're going to pause it? Why?
I'm going to stopping. All right, we're back. Our Wi-Fi was going out, so I had to reboot. But we're back, so don't go nowhere. Because we had a better signal now.
Okay.
I tried something different with the Wi-Fi off, and I failed. I failed miserably. But I tried. In the end, that's all that matters.
Well, at least we told everybody because if they were watching, welcome back to the 4 o'clock live.
There you go.
There you go.
So this is just a random photo you found online?
Yeah, I thought it was really pretty.
No, it is pretty. I'm just curious.
I love the colors. It was very kind of happy. That's why I chose it. Oh, I hear the puppy.
There is the puppy.
I'm just throwing in the sky here. Nothing specific. Just get a little blue up there.
This painting looks a lot. This looks a lot more violent than the actual painting.
What? Violent?
Well, I mean, it's the clouds. It looks a little more dramatic. How's that?
Okay.
Clouds look very
Call my
dramatic.
thing violent.
Wow, it's a very dramatic sky you got going on there versus what's on there.
Maybe I feel violent.
Oh. All right.
After the week we had.
Let's end this broadcast now. I'm gonna go hide.
I'm kidding.
All right. It's a pretty painting. It's very calm.
And I'm making it violent.
You're making it. Well, I wouldn't say. Well,
You said violent.
I did. I have to own it. I'll own it. They really should have used dramatic.
Yeah.
Which is code for violent.
You think?
It's not code for serene.
All right, let's change my brush here.
Change your brush. What do we got here? Happy little clouds. You know, I'm very upset. You covered Bob Ross.
I covered him?
Look, over there, right there.
Oh, he's hiding.
You covered him
Well,
up.
you know, I kind of was like looking at this cool little thing I found on my
What is that?
one of my brushes. I was like, oh, look, you know,
Types of
like,
brushes you can buy.
yeah, filberts and daggers and
Filberts and daggers.
oh my!
Oh my!
There's Bob Ross. He's back
Yeah,
there.
Bob Ross. You can't ignore the. You can't cover up the Bob Ross.
I didn't.
Come on, he's like the studio mascot or something. I don't know what he is. If somebody would have told me, hey, Bob Ross has a school in New Smyrna and a gallery in Florida, I'd have been like, yeah, no. I would have lost money on that bet. In a strip mall.
It doesn't matter where you are.
Yeah, it was cool.
That was cool.
But I never would have thought we were going to run into a Bob Ross gallery in school in a strip mall in Florida. He found it, which is even cooler.
Yep.
That means he actually walked the halls. You gonna name this painting? You don't name your paintings.
I do.
You do?
Some of them.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, we were off for a week, and I forgot. This isn't like the actual. This is like the base colors, and you're gonna paint over these.
I don't know. I'm just kind of.
And you're getting all loosey goosey today.
Yeah, I just feel like I want to be a little bit looser.
Mm-hmm. Which is fine. There is a thunderstorm coming.
Oh, it hit here already.
That it?
Yep.
Tells you what I know.
Sue told me, our neighbor, she said, hey, is Chloe there? It's a thunderstorm coming. So I checked on her.
I think later tonight, more?
Oh, maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe. Should wait for that blue to dry to go back over.
Yes, you should.
Let's do that. I don't know, kind of just having fun here. Don't forget the signs. Sometimes I do.
Sometimes you do, yeah. I don't, because I don't paint. I never forget the sides.
Just put a little dab of green down here.
As a part of transition.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just kind of doing my own clouds.
Happy little
That's
clouds.
like a reference, you know, but I'm kind of just having fun doing my own clouds here. All right, well, we'll leave off for there.
You
For now.
You gonna peel the tape off now?
I am.
Oh,
There's the sky. I'll come back if I want to play with it a little bit more, probably.
I'm excited.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's the best. Look at that.
That looks pretty.
The world's straightest horizon line right there. Yeah.
I guess I'll have to go down there, but
I would do like the bottom.
yeah.
Work your way up. So now we need some brown.
We need some raw sienna.
Oh, I love me some raw sienna.
There it is.
Nothing better than some raw. But I'm very upset. We have not used any burnt umber lately.
Wow.
You know, me and burnt umber.
I know.
I love me my burnt umber.
You're crazy. I'm going to put a little bit of yellow in here.
Yellow.
Well, yellow ochre. Just a tiny
Ochre.
bit. Just
Isn't ochre a food? What's the okra?
That's okra,
Oh,
silly.
okay. Oh, I know. I don't need it. All right, so you got two different. So you're going to mix them up. Is that the deal?
Yeah, I'm going to take a little white over
White.
here. And just get the base color in here.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if I finish this one today, though.
Yeah, you're delusional. It's never happening.
You never know.
No, I do.
So I'm taking
you can finish
my
it
raw
painting.
sienna and white. And
It's actually pretty close.
pretty close, right?
Yeah, that's not bad.
With a little bit of yellow
You've done
ochre in there.
it. It's the ochre that does it.
It's the okra that does it. The okra.
It's the okra that does it. Gonna boil it up a little bit. I don't know how do you make okra. I don't even know.
My aunt,
What makes okra?
she makes okra because my uncle
Stop.
is
Oh, he's
Muslim.
Turkish.
He's Turkish, so
He likes okra. Turks eat really?
yeah, they eat okra in Turkey.
Really?
That's one of their staple foods. Yeah.
I learn something every day.
Yep.
I couldn't tell you what an okra looked like.
I could.
I have no idea. If you put an okra and something else to pick it, it's a 50-50 shot, lady, because I have no idea what okra is. What's it taste like? Is it bitter? Is it sour? What is it?
What does it taste like? It tastes like
Chicken.
I'm trying to think of what it tastes like.
Chicken. What is that?
It's just a little variation of color.
What is that? Oh, really?
Yep.
That sounds a good explanation.
Just
I like the
that.
variation of color in there.
Kind of tastes like. Good question. It's not like a string bean.
Ooh, thank
Yeah.
God. I hate string beans.
I know.
Jesus. It's awful. You give me a plate. If we're on an island and all we can eat are string beans and Brussels sprouts, I'll be seeing you on the other side, lady, because I hate both of those with a passion.
Oh my God, you are too fun. You're fun.
I had a grit once. I had grits twice. First time I was plain, which apparently you're not supposed to do. So they were awful. Second time they were bathed in butter and bacon. Remember that? That was in Nashville. They were good because they were bathed in butter and bacon.
I'm just adding a little bit of this color in here before I transition over to the
Horizon.
yeah. Now we're going to take it a little bit more.
The dog has, I don't know what he weighs. I know it's way more than 30 pounds now.
Yeah, yeah.
Oof. He's growing like a weed.
That he is.
He's eating like a weed, too. He's just eating and eating.
Like a horse.
Like a horse. Yeah, he's just...
Just trying to blend this a little bit, that's all. Just a little blending in there.
This is an 8x10 canvas, right?
Yeah, it's small, but it's just right. transitioning the colors that I see.
Yeah, there's a lot of variations in color in this painting.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a lot of colors, but there's a lot of hues.
Yeah. So that's what
A lot of
I'm doing.
hues.
That's what I'm doing. Sorry about my head. There we go.
No problem.
Okay, so I'm gradually going up, getting darker. Just kind of blending it. Having a lot of fun with it. Sides over here. It's getting there, right?
Mm-hmm. You're afraid to get to the horizon line, ain't you?
I am.
Mm-hmm.
You know. You know it.
The closer you get to the horizon line, the slower you go.
I know. Add a little bit of green in here. I should be changing my brush right about now. And I'm going to in a moment, before I screw it up and get onto my horizon line, which I really don't want to do. So I get rid of my really fun fat brush here that I have.
What are we gonna pick now? You want one of these? Ooh, one of these.
One.
Let's see here. We got this one. We got this small one.
And I gotta do it quickly because
it's drying. Pick one.
It's drying.
Ooh, what's this one?
Right here. I'm gonna try it.
All right, try it.
Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna do a little bit of these two colors. I'm doing a little bit of turquoise with the brilliant blue, I guess they're calling this one. And I would tape this, but I can't because it's
still wet.
It's still tacky. I mean, it dries fairly quickly, but it's tacky, so believe me, I would love to tape that part because getting in here with a shaky hand is...
Well, can you always come back to it later?
I can, but I got my color mixed how I want it now.
Oh, then buckle up, everybody.
All right.
Here we go.
Oh, Michael. You make painting more interesting for me. You're funny. Can't even put my little pinky anywhere, like I always do. I will come back and tweak this if I have to, which I probably will. Yeah, I will. Gonna have to. that's what I'm gonna do. Come back because now I'm getting all like shaky and I don't want to mess it up. Add a little bit of green here. Get over there? Close enough. Okay, so the horizon line I'm going to come back to. This seems like it's a little bit tacky. Now I'm going to add in some more stuff. So now, some paper towels here. I need a little sip of coffee.
I forgot about my coffee.
Let's see. Trying to see. I don't feel like I want to go so small today. Looking for a brush. I know I should be pulling them out of here, but
I mean, your palette brush is in this,
I'm
or your palette brush is over there.
I'm a slob.
And no, I didn't say that.
Okay, let's see. Which one do I want? I just want something.
The drawer is to my right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need a paper towel. Save that for Mobley. Can you reach that paper towel for me, honey? Thanks. My blue one's back. Okay, so I do want to put a hue of the banging upstairs is our puppy with our daughter. I do want to put a little dark hue here and there. Let's do this one and this one together. Just a little bit. Green and cerulean. Turquoise and cerulean. I'm just doing a little bit here and there. I'm creating the depth, the shadows now. Just a little bit in the water. A little bit of cerulean and turquoise. Oopsies.
That's my fault.
Taking a little bit of light blue now. Just kind of.
So quiet. We missed the music. I forgot about the music. I had the music going, and then last week everything kind of fell apart. Now I gotta get back on the groove. I know, I stink. keep missing you mixing the colors.
Sorry.
Oh, I know. You're so quick.
Sorry.
I give up.
Sorry.
Got 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
You got 5 minutes.
You're kidding me.
No, I'm going to keep it tight today.
Oh, boy.
Yo, boy, oh, boy. I'm going to just turn it off. We have 1 minute left. You're going to say goodbye, and then I'm going to turn it off.
Oh, boy.
I'm going to rein you in.
Oh, that was way too much. I wanted a little bit of yellow in there, but not that much. I'm just trying to blend a little bit here, a little bit of, let's add a little white. Drop of water. Okay, I know I get the horizon line to mess with, but you said 5 minutes. 5 minutes now.
Stress, you're stressing, right?
Well, because we try to stay with the 30-minute mark, but
Yes.
Let's add, where's my favorite? There it is. Ooh, I almost dipped it in my coffee.
You almost did.
Almost did.
Drink some.
I'll drink some. All right, I'm gonna take a little white. I'm gonna add this white here. Get a hint of blue. Just a little bit of white. Is this dry? Eh, it's a little tacky. Lots of commotion going on upstairs. Add a little bit of water. Keep it kind of loose so that it's easier to play with. Yeah, I'm not finishing it today. I'm sorry.
I know that.
Well, I didn't.
I know. You never do.
I try. Some people can really just do it all in a day, and you know, I figure if people want to come back and watch the progress of it, then that's kind of cool, you know. And I just keep going.
Like the Energizer Bunny.
Yeah. Although I know tomorrow probably would be. I could finish.
I think you finish it tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm just doing all this foam. Sea foam. And some of it, it's kind of laying there, but when you really look at it, on the edge of it, there's a little bit of like shadow, because the sun's from up above and it's coming down on the water, so there's an edge to it. It's not just white floating there. So I'm gonna go in with like a little bit of shadow area, probably not today, and just kind of pump up the depth. I know you probably only have a minute or two left.
1 minute.
1 minute.
1 minute.
Okay. I'm gonna do something here. glistening little things here. This is like the fun part, putting in all the lines of the water. It's very fun. Add a little bit more white here. I can even go really much thicker with this too, you know, which is kind of cool. Doesn't have to be, look at that, I can do that. I'm gonna go a little thicker just because I feel that it needs a little bit of texture in here and chunkiness. So I'm adding a little bit of chunkiness. What do you think of that? You like it?
So far, so good.
Yeah, it's looking pretty cool.
Okay, we'll say goodnight, Gracie.
Oh, it's that time.
It's that time. I'm gonna back it up.
Okay.
Only because we got a lot to do.
I know.
We're backed up. We lost a whole week.
Yeah, we gotta catch up.
All right. So,
Okay, I'm gonna stop now. All right, so you can kind of zoom in on it a little bit and see the progress building. And I'm just putting in a little bit of the white area of the sea foam. And I'll continue on this tomorrow. I haven't get into this area. I'm going to fix the horizon line and whatnot. But that kind of gives you a little bit of, you know, progress as of today. And I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I'm enjoying painting it. Because it's very lighthearted and very, it just makes you feel good when you look at this. That's why I picked it.
okay.
Okay, so we will be back. We'll be back tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
4 or 6? 4 o'clock?
Mm-hmm.
4 o'clock to this, and I'm working on other client paintings as well. So I'll be going back and forth between all those, and maybe I'll give you a little family paintings that I'm doing.
Mm.
Wink, wink.
Oh.
So keep an eye out for that. So we'll see you tomorrow at 4 if you choose to click on and join us again. And I hope you guys have a great night. If you are interested to have something created, there'll be a special in the top portion. You can click on the link and find out